What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Another Last Day on Earth raid, and this time a revenge raid on Warren Plays. We're gonna jump into this base here. We're gonna go get after it. This is a single C4 base with basically just one room, and a whole bunch of hatchets are gonna be required. There is, from my understanding, a separate area or separate section of this base that is a level 2 wall, but only has workbenches and things in it that are not much worth going in to grab here. So this is what I was talking about here. Not worth breaking this open. You can essentially bust open whatever section of wall you choose here for this, because this is just, again, all kind of one base in particular. We're gonna just, I don't know, go right here. We'll pop this open, and then again, we should have some crates here. We'll take care of these zombies, and we'll be back when that's done. All right, now that that's wrapped up, we do have some decent materials here inside the truck that we can pick up. There is a chopper here as well, with some gasoline. Actually, quite a bit of gasoline. Probably the best resource from what I'm seeing so far in this base. This is not gonna knock your socks off by any means, but it's decent, and actually could probably use a little bit more. Yeah, we should be able to get most of it, so do just keep that in mind, that have a little bit of space, or bring some additional bottles. We're probably leaving like 2 bottles worth of gasoline here, so if we end up finding those in the base, we will be sure to grab that. But essentially, you just have a bunch of crates here. It's just going to be a bunch of loose materials. We're going to take the coupons. We're just going to take just a random set of things to pick us up here, and we're just going to get to smacking. There is some weapons inside of this base. We brought 5 hatchets. I hope and do believe this will be enough. The weapons are primarily in these 2 crates from our understanding. There is a wood workbench here that has some pine planks inside of it, so we'll go ahead and we'll start with the top here. I don't even believe the rest of the... Yeah, so this is pretty good. I mean, we got a flare gun, we get some AKs, decent SWAT armor is not bad. This is just going to be, we do get that. That's pretty good. Again, a little bit of copper. Some metal, some springs. I actually would like to take the springs for sure. So let's go ahead. We'll load the chopper up here. I don't know if there's any spikes. I'm not sure if doing the reset trick here makes a ton of sense, but we'll just take the decent stuff. Take the decent things. That seems probably fine. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Didn't do a ton of research for this one. This is a pretty simple base overall. Kind of the starting of a construction and maybe some funky things going on. Whenever you see a base with like the trees growing through it, I always kind of scratch my head a little bit. Grab that. Wires, capacitors, it's going to be a lot of that type of loot. This is pretty good here. I personally need... Oh, and we're getting attacked by zombies. We'll finish this off here, and we'll be right back. Okay, we finished that off here. And we may need to be careful to propel our last attack here. Again, some decent weapons. It's going to be important to just kind of be smart, I think, with what we pick up here and what we can grab. I mean, I personally don't need those, but that is... Let's crack this as well. There's our electronic circuit back. Again, I like personally just need the basic wood, so we can get stacks of that. It actually probably isn't a bad idea for us to try to this is my chopper gas tank, I do believe, because I did put that away. Let's take a look, because actually it might make sense to do the reset trick here. We're about to lose out on our armor. Let's see what we got in the chopper, just to make sure this makes sense. I feel like that is pretty good comparatively what we got. We're gonna need another hatchet, actually. We could craft one if we want to do that. But maybe we do the reset trick here. Grab that back. Yeah, because I think there was some stone in one of these. Let's go ahead. We'll craft one hatchet. That ticks us up. That's going to bring us to the zombies. We are going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go. We'll finish these guys off. And we'll bite the dust. We'll get reset here. And we'll see you when we get back. All right. We are back in. One punch. And we are good to go. Let's go ahead and grab this. Get this stuff slotted away. Grab the last of the gas. Ooh, 3 bottles. Okay, good thing I brought a few extras. Go ahead and drop this in. Probably just take these. Might as well take the guns. Take the electronic circuit. I do like springs. I need just... actually, I don't necessarily need that. This is better. So we'll finish this one up. Again, not a terrible base, but just a lot of basic resources. The weapons, you know, in decent shape. You can grab a handful of these. Make it worthwhile to break that down. You know, tires, some of this wouldn't be too bad. Take our gas tank back. We'll take this. Take these last 2 crates have it inside of them. More springs. And a steel plate. Which is pretty nice. I don't need this. We'll take this. Chopper tire. This will wrap this up for us. Don't need that anymore. You know, again, really kind of dependent on what you're looking for resource-wise. Pretty good. Not a terrible base. Really not a terrible base at all. Nothing super great. I think if 1 or 2 of the other weapons were a little bit better durability, this would actually be a pretty decent base overall. And yeah, I think that's where we're probably gonna leave it. Let's just go check. No meds either, which is usually another nice thing that we want to try to grab. We can stack these together and then make 1 more stack of loot, but that will finish this one up. I think I don't know. It's tough. I just don't need a lot of this stuff. Maybe we'll just take some of these. I think there was another small stack of this over here that we might be able to grab. Yeah, we can power that up. Get full. Steel plate, pretty good. Again, handful of weapons, not bad at all. Again, if you wanted more pine, you could probably break that down. I don't believe there's anything else really worthwhile inside of that. So we'll take a quick look at the loot. While we do that, I'll just close this out. I'll say thanks for checking this out. Hopefully this was helpful for you from a research standpoint. We have a playlist that we are constantly adding to and building up. So if you need and are on your raiding spree and need a little bit of resource for where to go in terms of to get some research and see what is inside the bases, this is a good place to do it. We're constantly updating this playlist, constantly raiding, constantly adding additional raids to that playlist. So check back often. And if you would help me out, like, comment, subscribe, we do appreciate it. With that, close it out. Doc Average Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching and happy raiding.